What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast, your Wentoveryahead podcast with your two hosts, leskuzzy and Nick 215. I think we are almost at 1,200 subscribers, if I'm
Mm.
not mistaken. We recently we been back. We started picking up steam. Yeah, we're on 1,210 subscribers. So we want to say thank you guys for all the support.
Thank you for the support. That's
Uh,
tough. That's tough.
yes.
Maybe the beginning of the year is really a good time for like new
To do the
content.
podcast. Yeah. Uh, so we want to say thank you guys for the support. With that being said, how you doing, my brother?
I'm vibing. Life is good. Life is good. Just started working again, shit like that. So I'm vibing.
Oh, you
How you
started working
doing?
again?
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
not much, man. I was chilling. Uh, I'm about to purchase the Ryan Garcia and Tank fight soon. The pay-per-view. That looks like a fire matchup though. I watched and also I watched the Killer Plant and David Benavides. That was an ass whooping. It was not an ass whoop. It was not an ass whooping, but it was. It got brutal. I felt like they should have threw a white flag. If that
Mm.
ma- if that match went if that fight went any longer, I don't think Killer Plant would be with us right now.
Damn.
Like around like what, it's eighth round, he started getting whooped. Like literally, he was getting, like, you know how when you're in a fight and somebody just started throwing fire and you just want somebody to help.
Yeah.
Yeah, it started looking like that.
He
That
started
man
getting
was,
cooked.
I was like, yo, like the first few rounds when I saw like Keller Plant was showing him like, staying away from like in like the box, like just standing square, like he was moving around and showing that he can box. I was like, oh, he might win this fight because he was schooling him a little bit. Then when he reached like the eighth round and he started slowing down and started getting like letting David Benavides throw them haymakers. And David Benavides was throwing haymakers with ill intentions. He was trying to break his head. He was not even throwing body shots like that. He was trying to break his head. Like at one point I thought, I was like, ref, I understand this is a big fight. I think this is a perfect time to call this fight. Like right there. I was like, his head is not supposed to move like that. His head is not, like, I'll be honest, his head was not supposed to be moving like that. Like he was just getting hit. Like every time I saw his head move, I'm like, he might lose his head from his head. Like his head is gonna detach from his body. But hey, he survived. I feel like he went to sleep a couple of times though. But he was holding, so he didn't look like he was knocked out. But he kind of went to sleep a couple of times. Like if you feel the times in that fight, he went to sleep. He was falling into sleep. He just was holding like for dear life. Like I ain't going down.
Mm.
But yeah, I was so this is, guys. The reason why I'm starting talking about boxing, as we mentioned, I think a few episodes ago, we gotta start incorporating other stuff in sports, like the NBA. The playoffs are coming by, the MVP race, the NFL draft is coming by. Even though I don't know what's going on in the NFL, except for now, today, people are now allowed to wear number 0. That's one thing.
That's
Uh,
good. You couldn't wear
so
the number 0?
like the number 0, like the number 0, you could not wear it. Like last year, you could not, like, wide receivers could not wear a single digit, and and cornerbacks. Only Madden you could do that, but
I
in
know
real
that
life,
because a bunch of college people came up, and then all of a sudden you seen single digits everywhere.
yeah. So
But
yeah,
that's crazy.
so
I didn't know that.
so so there are proof for that people can wear number 0. Ladies and gentlemen, battlerap was. You know what? We're gonna start on a positive note. We ain't gonna start with negativity. We're gonna start the podcast. That's why we talking about other sports because, to be
Yeah,
honest,
battle rap
was in.
was mid this week.
It was made, but
Um,
it was some announcement. So we're gonna start with the announcement. I wanted to say Friday, if I'm not mistaken, Friday. It is not Friday or Thursday. One of these days. Last week, we talked about this man on the podcast that last Charlie Clips, right?
yeah, we talked
So
about him last time. Cause the
yes,
event happened. It happened. Is it either Saturday or Sunday?
yeah.
And
Then
it was probably the worst event ever. But I think it was the best event ever. To be real.
yeah, me
Um,
too. So 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 we talked about Charlie Clips. So Charlie Clips did a promo video. Well, he did a video before the announcement that came out. He said he's giving up the freestyling belt. He said he's gonna retire from freestyling in battles, and he
mm,
said his next opponent is after a rude awakening. So on May 6th on RBE, I don't know what's the name of this. Is Divine, like Divine something two, Divine and Conquer two.
yeah.
This card look. I want to say this card looks damn good. RBE. Sometimes I criticize you guys, but this card, y'all did your thing on this one. We got Charlie Clips versus Rosenberg Wall. Uh, thoughts about the matchup? Fire matchup. I don't have any other thoughts about the matchup. It's a fire matchup for both sides. Rosenberg Wall has been cooking.
Mm,
He's the, in my opinion, he's one of the faces
RB.
of RBE. Uh, then BK and it will celebrating their 20th battle on RBE that event. So both of them are gonna be battling. Both battles are gonna be their 20th. Uh, so I don't know if when did we start keeping tracks on how many battles that they've battled in one league. I think since Tay Rock did his 50th, so people started keeping track on each league,
On everything. Yeah.
and I feel like that's an anomaly. Tay Rock was something big. I don't think Terry has ever battled other leagues except for Booping, and I think
I don't even know if they counted that battle. To be honest,
yeah, yeah,
I don't think they did. They shouldn't have. For real, for real.
yeah. That was his 50th battle on your. I don't think they counted that. They only counted battles on your realm. So technically, Terry Rock has not battled outside of your realm. So that's why they celebrate. Because people was like, why did they not celebrate for the Shotgun Shake? He has more battles. He battled like he's now on 55. I'm like, bro, Shotgun Shake is not like that special to URL. I'll be honest, he's not that special, and he has not been that loyal to URL before. Like Terrock is like Susef. If Susef comes out and gets to his 50th URL battle or whatever number that's special to that, they're gonna do a celebration for Susef. I'm gonna say that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so yes. Uh, so to be honest, RBE, y'all doing your thing with Divine Content too, and y'all better make this a big stage. It gotta be a big stage with
No, it
big
gotta
name.
it gotta be because they got Mook.
Yeah, y'all gotta be a big stage with these big names that y'all have. That blue room, I'm sorry, but it gotta go. We gotta go back on the big stage. Uh, now, on another part. Now let's talk about what's the name of this league. I don't even know. I'm about to create this. Oh, before we get into why people think we are here, right? Why people think we are here. The URL app got an update. I want to say yes, the day before yesterday. So when was that? On Sunday. Yes, I got it. My update came on Sunday, but they said the update, the updated was supposed to arrive last Friday, but I got it on Sunday. So I think Sunday. So update URL three update 3.0. So this is like what 2 years or 3 years? I think I want to say 2 to 3 years after the update 2.0.
Mm.
So we, I think they were up for an update. So the update was, I want to tell you, and I think I like the update. I like how they did it because it now, if you are a subscriber, it kind of shows you if you, because like the old version of URL, it just showed battles. It didn't have it didn't have anything, was just plain. You just go, if you're looking for a battle, you might have to scroll a lot to find the battle that you're looking for, or you gotta search the name,
Mm-hmm.
right? And maybe if you can't find the name, you gotta scroll. Now this, it makes it easier for you now because you don't have to press the, let me turn down my brightness so I'll show you. Hold on. If I turn it down too much. So I'm about to show you guys. So if you're looking at this, right, if you see the update, it shows, it has categories, and I'll read you guys the categories real soon, right now. Let's see if I put it right there. Like if you can see, there's like recently uploaded, then there's trending,
Mm-hmm.
then there's like collections. For collections, collection has been there from a get go, but she had to like literally go to the three lines so that you would go to collections. So I
It's
can
funny
take,
that that app looks more and more like YouTube, and then they try to tell people that they're not gonna upload on YouTube. It's funny.
yes. So there's recently aided. There's trending,
Mm-hmm.
like the trending battles that has been trending right now. Collections, that's the you know the events. So that recently they uploaded all the kings versus queens. So that's number one. Redemption 2, Survivor Series, DMV, the Outside Card, Smack Volume 10, Civil War 3, the final exams. So if you want to watch the battles from those events, just click on collections. Then the top MC's reaction. So the leaderboard. So you have Geechee, Romney, Tay Rock, Chess, New Jersey Twerk, Danny Myers, Sue Surf, JC, Easy, Charlie Clips, T-Top, K-Shon, Swamp, Shotgun Shug, Jerry West, Arsenal, John. Like,
Mm.
you know. Then top MC on votes, Romney, JC, Geechee, Danny Myers, Jaden Nightwing, right? Jaden Nightwing, Easy the Black Captain, Loso, Swamp, Tay Rock, Ev. Then this is way different from the actual leaderboards. That's crazy. I don't know how they did this, but it's crazy. Then the next category is grudge matches. So I don't know how they
Yeah, how you gonna gauge grudge matches is kind of weird.
yeah. So they have Tay Rock versus Snake Eyes, Farrah Funeral versus Yoshi, Aver versus Shotgun Shug, Susep versus JC, Tay Rock versus Swamp. I don't think that's a grudge match. Easy versus Goods. That's not a grudge match.
No, Terrock and
Snake.
Swamp was a grudge match. It was.
It was.
It came
Uh,
mad late, but yeah, it was. That's the
uh,
problem with URL. They be bullshitting, yo.
Goods
like,
versus Easy, I don't think it was a grudge match. It was just like a dream match, but it was never a grudge
yeah,
match.
they was just talking shit, but I don't think that was one
Yeah,
either.
Snakers versus Stumbles was a grudge match. Susev versus Cortez, yes, that's a grudge match. DNA versus Hollow was a grudge match. Tay Rock versus Danny Myers, I don't think that was a grudge match, but I'll be mistaken. It might be.
That was too.
King Los versus
They was talking too
DNA.
much at each other.
Yeah, I think that was a grudge match. New Jersey Twerk versus Loso, yes, that's a grudge match. I agree with that. Then next category is pen heavy. So I think this is for the people like people who can write. Chess versus Chilla, Kid Chaos versus Jerry West, Souffle Slow versus Foods, Romney versus Fonz, Chess versus Saint, She Happens versus Kid Chaos, Loso versus Clutch, Danger Zone versus The Saga, Shayla Jones versus Mike P, Jaden Nywin versus Tink the Demon, EK versus Chella Jones, Danny Myers versus Kid Chaos, Danny Myers versus Easy, JC versus Kid Chaos, JC versus Loso. You see the trend. I think they're just taking people that their fans call as pens and just put them in the pen heavy category.
Yeah.
Then
Well, I
most
mean, you have to
reaction,
put JC in there. Loso technically goes in there. It's a
yeah,
couple
like
people that technically will go in there regardless.
yes. Then the next category on this new update is most reaction. So Easy versus Chess. That has the most. Second most is the next battle is Daylight versus Tay Rock. Tay Rock versus Geechee. Geechee versus New Jersey Twerk. Mook versus Tay Rock. Susef versus Reed Dollars. Susef versus New Jersey Twerk. John John versus Chess. Tay Rock versus New Jersey Twerk. Susef versus Calico. And that's it. Then the next category is breakout performances. Tay Rock versus Swavel. KCJ versus Arsenal. Ease versus Hassel. I don't think that was a breakup. Lucas versus Foods. Chess versus Sofeslo. Lawson versus Clutch. Stumbles versus Kisley. Keishan, that's not a breakout performance. Keishan is already established, but okay. Keishan versus Rusick. Snakers versus Stumbles. Ramniti versus Swamp. Nanan versus Sharon. Charlie Clips versus Lucas. That's not a breakout performance. I feel like Lucas, yes, probably Lucas deserve to be there, but I don't think versus not against uh, Charlie Clips. Then Tay Rock, Tita versus Jake Boyman. Yep, that's a breakout. Real Sick versus Chilla Jones. Yep, I think that deserves to be there. There's some matches like Clash versus Loso doesn't. We we knew Loso was a star like Loso was established. That's not a breakout. So Flair versus Chess, yes, that's a breakup. Foods versus Lucas, that's a breakup. Eves versus Hassel, I don't think so. They're both rookies. I don't think that's a breakout. They're both rookies. That's their first main stage, but they're both rookies. KCJ versus Arsenal, yeah, probably you can say that's KCJ, one of KCJ's best performers. Swavel versus Tay-Rock, I say that's a big breakout because that's where Swavel broke. I think that's where Swavel found himself, right? Like that's where Swavel. I think that's why I like Swavel now because of that battle. Even though he lost, but that's why I like Swavel now. Like he did. What did he say? He said to Tay Rock, uh, he said you told Twerk that you can't watch. He's like you're right. You say you can't watch your brother die. You're right, but I heard him leave. Like he's like, I heard his like body him dying. That's a breakup because after that he had Cortez. He had this bar where he said the uh, the gospel music, going back, praying that it's like you had to play gospel music so that if you didn't do it after a shootout, if you didn't play gospel music, you thought you would never make it. Like he had like those breakouts. Style clashes. I don't think this is style clashes, but okay. Uh, Chef Treasure 99 versus Souffle Sauce and Foods, probably. Jerry the Nightwing versus 99. Sharon versus Mike P. C3 versus JC. Sway versus Innocent Burris. Charlie Cliff versus B Dot. Romney versus Luke Castro. B Dot versus Av. Peste versus Rosick. Then URL TV flashbacks. I don't think this is flashbacks, but okay. Easy versus Averb. DNA versus
That was last year, but okay. Okay, so they're flashing back the last year?
I don't know what.
Because that ain't a flashback, but okay.
Nana versus She. Mike P versus them, that's a flashback. But the first three are not flashback. That's like a year ago. Geechee versus New Jersey Twerk. I don't think that's a flashback, but you can say it's a flashback. That's what the Casey J versus Miss Merck. Yes, that's a flashback. That's royalty. That's the first time we had Casey J. I think we liked it at that time. If I'm not wrong, we liked how she came out. That's where she called her mom, right? And she had like the best body of that event. Ron Needy versus Jerry West. I don't think that's a flashback. Ron Needy versus Official. That's kind of flashback. Tita versus Arsenal. That's not a flashback. So there's some on this category. The last category is they're just putting battles together.
That is a pretty old battle though. I understand what they're doing. I understand. They're not that old, but they're old. They're like I get what they're doing.
Yeah, like the first three battles, yes, you can take them up. Like Shield versus 99, that's not a flashback.
Yeah, like Arsenal and T-Top was like during COVID or like the end of COVID or something like that.
No, like the beginning before COVID.
Yeah, see?
Like, that's okay.
That makes sense.
Right.
That makes sense.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, now we get into I didn't want to bring this to me. I didn't want to say this, bro. I don't want to even speak about this.
What, the greatest battle rap event of all time? That's what you want to talk about? I got you. I gotta take. I got you. I can start. It's cool.
Hold on. I said we're gonna start with positivity, right?
See, I can't start now.
So because I don't want to. So I don't know how much was the pay-per-view, but if you cop the pay-per-view,
it was overpriced.
If you cop the pay-per-view, I got good news for you. You're supposed to be getting your refund whenever. If you're watching this video, I heard that you supposed to already got your refund. That's what the owner of the league, Kim Bao, said. He said refunds are supposed to be done by this week. So, if you're watching this video now and you haven't got your refund, please say that in the comments, and we're gonna hold them accountable, right? Another positive. I want to say, Kim Bao, I like what you're doing with your league. I don't know what's the name of your league. Let me fair check the name real quick. I don't want to, be out here just, saying stuff without being correct, I'm just saying, right? I want to be correct with, so it's called Create For You, right? So, now,
what did they create?
I'm gonna explain.
What they created?
I'm gonna explain before we get into the event. This is about the league itself, the idea about the league, right? So Create For You is a battle league, a new battle league that happened. Its first event this week. We ain't gonna speak on it just yet what happened at the event, but we're gonna speak on the idea of this league. This league is giving the battle rappers ownership of their battles. So they have license on they own their battles. So each person who's battling own 45. So if, for example, like Ace Amin versus Craig Lamar, they own the footage. So if Ace Amin wants to sell the footage to URL, he can sell it because he owns the footage, right?
Okay.
He owns 45% of the footage. Craig Lamar owns another 45. The league only owns 10% of the footage.
Okay.
So
I actually like that idea. Not gonna lie.
I like the idea. So, and I think that's how they make more, because I don't know if this is true, but this is Daylight. You know, Daylight says some random stuff. He said everyone who was support, everybody who was at the event who battled made the most money they ever did in their career. I don't know if it's that.
That
true,
wouldn't be true. That would not be true.
I don't know is that true, but
because y'all wouldn't be negotiating close to right if that's the best that y'all made. Because y'all only own 45%. And the truth is, how could you really sell only 45%? What, they going to put just your rounds? I don't know how that works. So it still don't really make sense. I like the idea, but it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't. And maybe they own like the revenue, 45% of whatever the revenue that comes out from those battles.
Or do both battlers and the league make 45, 45, and then 10% every time it goes somewhere?
Yeah.
Then that would make sense. That would make a lot more sense.
I think that's their own. Well, the battle. So the battlers probably get 45. If let's say if Ace Amin decides to sell sell the footage of the battle, right? To URL, he probably gotta split 45% with 45 each with Craig Lamar. And Craig Lamar, and then they'll give 10% of whatever they got to the league.
If that's truthfully how that contract works and how they thought of that, then they would be playing the long game. Everybody would be playing the long game.
Yes.
And because who says URL actually would buy it?
Yeah,
and then for how much?
But I want to say URL does do that a lot, though.
They do, but that's what leagues that they literally scout talent on. Like I Battle and the other one, We Go Hard. The other one, they do that. That's why that stuff is on the app.
Yeah, and some people do sell that though. I think one of the battles on Blueprint was sold on URL. Oh no, freaking, who was it? DNA and drugs. DNA and drugs was on the app for a while before, and even the Midnight Madness too, they kind of sold it to them. So yeah, they do that a while, but now let's go. I think that's where do y'all want me to? Are you ready? Because I think that's where all the
to break it down.
All right,
I can break it down for you.
All right, I think I'm trying my best to keep positivity to this. Kimball, I like what you did. I like the idea around your league. Even though I don't like you personally, but I like the idea of the league. I do. I think you should take advice from Ace. I mean, he kind of gave you a few advices, stop doing the billboard. Nobody, if you know casual fans are gonna come to battle rap if they don't know about battle rap. I'll be honest. When you see big leagues like you're already doing that, they just know that they're already sold. They're already sold out when the billboard comes out.
Yeah.
That's the truth. That's the truth. And that will be already sold out way before the billboard comes out. That's why I think the start. That's why caffeine stopped after the first event. They stopped doing like the billboard. They only did it like after Yorel kind of gave them the green light. They stopped even promoting on TV because yeah, I remember when caffeine first came out, we got Yorel promoted on national TV, on Fox. Like, yeah, I don't get it. We like that was like peak of Yorel. But I think they learned their lesson from there. Caffeine learned their lesson, saying, "Oh no, this is a niche group. We gotta, first of all, we gotta captivate, sell as much ticket in this niche, then we can open it up." But yeah, now you ready? You can break it down because
Alright. So I didn't watch it, but what's funny this time is I didn't have to. I didn't have to. Everyone online posted everything I needed to see. That let me know everything I needed to know, and it's beautiful.
Wait, before you even start, there were three battlers who didn't show up. Well, not three, but one battle, two battles. One battle didn't happen because one was sick, and the other one didn't show up. No show.
Hey, I would have called out sick too if I was him or her.
So T-Top in New Jersey truck didn't go down. Because yeah, ladies and gentlemen, y'all, for this one, Twerk is not the one who was sick. T-Top tweeted out that said he had a fever up to like 101 on like Friday night, and so you know, if you have a fever at that time, you gotta have a full 24 hours without a fever if you to be around somebody else, people. And you're speeding and you're rapping, your speaking project. So
yeah, it's a lot of things that would be difficult.
Yeah. So
sore throat, all kinds of things.
Now the person did show up. You know, our person who gets deposited and never showed up. He has a track record for business. He's better yet. If y'all don't want to know who he is, it's Clean Paper. Man. Clean Paper didn't show up.
Oh, y'all should have known Clean Paper was going. Hey, he ain't showed up to URL events. You think he showed up to this? Nah. Sorry, King Bao. Sorry.
Clean Paper didn't show up on his on this battle. So now the floor is yours. I have nothing to say. You ready? Break it down. You can break it down.
All right, so this is the greatest battle event of all time, right? And I say that because I didn't need to see any bars. I didn't need to see a battle. I didn't need to watch it or pay for the stream. It all came to me. I forgot about this little battle. Hey, I forgot about this whole event. RX versus Jazz. I forgot. I didn't care, and I still didn't care. And guess what? Guess what happened, guys? It was the most greatest event I've ever seen in my life. It was. Because all I seen was videos. When it start happening, all I see is videos. And it's Hip Hop is Real. It's 15 Minutes of Fame. It's all of them. And they getting busy. Uncle Rod doing his thing. Everybody doing their thing, right? And it's just videos of the crowd booing the event owner. No, the league owner / battler, Mr. King Bao himself. Now, I'm not for booing, especially if you are the league owner. I probably wouldn't boo you, because this is your venue. He might shoot him. I don't know. And he's supposed to be a UFC fighter or some shit like that. I don't know. I'll leave that nigga alone. But they booed him. So I knew the vibes, right? So then I see that video. I actually sent one of them to you when I seen it. It was like Cassidy is clowning King Bao and what he wearing or whatever, however it was titled. And I went and watched the video, and Cassidy is like, yo, is this nigga wearing a fishnet crop top? I said, hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He battled Daylight, one of the greatest battle rappers of all time, in a fucking fishnet crop top, and thought that he was going to get his bars off, and nobody was going to boo. He has to be the greatest idiot of all time. He has to be. Listen, I don't hate the man or nothing, but no, he's an actual idiot. He's an actual idiot. He was in a crop top fishnet. The joint he had like the joint he looked like Kung Lao from Mortal Kombat 3. Like he looked like hold on. Cause I'm not he looked exactly like Kung Lao. Hold on. Cause nah. Y'all gotta understand what I'm talking about. Hold on. And I'm playing Apex in the background too. Y'all see this costume? Kung Lao, I love Kung Lao. But Kung Lao, that's what he looked like. So imagine a fishnet under the little shoulder things that he got. No. He went up there looking like that. Cassidy was like, fam, no, he does not have on a fishnet trying to battle rap. So Cassidy said that. I didn't need to say it. I didn't need to say it. Hey, I didn't need to see it or say it. I knew the vibes. I knew the truth. Oh my god, why can I not get that kill? I knew the truth. So I'm looking at this, Cassidy laughing, everybody laughing, whatever. So then I later see another video. Either it was the next day or that night. I see Polo, battle rap fanatic. I see Polo. Now he start cracking up, right? He start laughing. Now, do you know why he was laughing? Same thing, fishnet, crop top. He said, bro, ain't nobody listen to that shit. So then he was like, yo, why is he battling him in a fishnet crop top? And I'm like, hey, your choice of style is whatever your choice of style is. But battle rap should not be the place that you wear anything that says that you're not gay or not straight or not this or not that. You should never try it. Or just come out and be like, yo, I'm gay. Then we'll accept it. But, nigga, the crop top? You can't get off no hard gun bars with no crop top. Especially fishnets. It's like, you ain't got no bulletproof vest on. You look disgusting. What's going on? That's not a bulletproof crop top. I can shoot all through your crop top, bro. Like, what's up? Like, what were you doing? Thank you. Oh my god. Alright, cool. So, he's wearing that, and I'm sitting here, like, thinking to myself, like, that, if that's what he's wearing, that's why I had to send it to you. I said, if Cassidy could get that off, and that's what he's really wearing, yo, this is the greatest battle event of all time. So then I checked the comments after I sent it to you, and the comments say, damn, I just lost, whatever. I checked the comments, and the comments say that, yo, this is not even the worst part. He looked disgusting. He looked crazy up there, but this isn't even the worst part. They said that we didn't even see these 2 or 3 battles. They said we didn't even see Jazz and RX, which is a battle I was not hyped for. Because Jazz didn't even have to show up 100% to beat RX. Listen, RX is great. Part of the culture. I think as a person she's better, but as a battle rapper, I don't know. She don't have, like, the voice. She has creativity, though. She has good bars, but it's just not... I don't know. So I just knew that Jazz would probably bark on her. That would be bad.
I want to say this. This is me. I've never listened to an RX battle, so I can't.
Yeah, it's not... Yeah, I've heard, like, a round or two. Because she has some pretty good bars, but it's not... She's not the hypest. But then I'm reading those comments. I'm like, yo, he didn't even... So they was like, yo, I didn't even see RX versus Jazz because the stream died. And I didn't even see this battle. Of course, this is the end battle. It's daylight. It cannot be the beginning or before that. So, damn. So that's already 2 battles that they didn't see. And then come to find out 2 or 3 battles or some shit didn't even happen because people didn't show up. This is the greatest battle event of all fucking time. Hey, I'm not... It's not hate. It's not hate. I just think this is really, genuinely the greatest battle event of all time. It has to be. It has to be. A nigga in a fishnet crop top battle Daylight. Daylight is one of the greatest battle rappers ever. Are you sick? He graced the stage versus that nigga? Not an industry rapper that's not proven. Not any other lower league battle rapper. Not Lou Castro. Not Tay Rock. No. He battled the nigga in a fishnet crop top. And he had the hat on. It looked like literal, like, no. This is literally what he looked like. Just imagine a fishnet crop top under that. He had the fucking hat. No. Yes. Exact. What the fuck is going on? Just wear some sweatpants and a hoodie or something. They like literally came off an interview where he was saying, bro, battle rap fans don't want you to do any good. They only celebrate the nastiest bars. They celebrate grimy bars and at the bottom stuff and coming in here with sweatpants and not really looking good because that's battle rap. They want you to stay this way. Goods is the only person that came in talking money and can keep talking money. And he's true. That's facts. So then he came in there with the crop top. I said, oh, it's raps. It's over before it even started. So now if you Google King Bao or King, however you say it, I think it's Bao. I don't know how to say it. If you Google him versus Daylight, actually no, but just put it in YouTube it, multiple videos of people clowning him. The after video interview of him trying to cop pleas, or the fact that they have literal videos of the crowd booing him while he's trying to get his bars off, like literally booing him. And then all the comments is like, yo, Daylight really went God tier and then came here to waste his bars on this nigga. On this nigga. He wasted his bars on this nigga. So when I'm watching this stuff and I found out that he's the owner and this is his thing, create for you, I do like that. I mean, if it made more sense, it don't make sense right now, but maybe you didn't explain it right or something. But
I probably didn't explain it right, but
yeah, it's fine. But I mean, if they have ownership of their battles and technically do make more money than they ever been paid, then cool. It makes sense. Right. I like it. But no, that's some bullshit.
Y'all ready? Because
greatest battle event of all time, and greatest battler, bro. He battled Daylight, bro. It's him. King Bao is him. He's the king of battle rap. It's him.
So y'all ready? Because I remember when we announced this event, and I think people called me a hater, right? And I said I didn't even care about this battle. I don't even care about him. I knew he was terrible. I don't even want. It was not even about his looks because we listened to. I think it was a freestyle, and he was terrible. Like he didn't be terrible. Like I'm not a rapper, but I would just say that shit was terrible. Now, so I personally forgot about this event at all. I literally forgot about it. Like I literally remembered it. Like literally, I think it was like late. I'm like, oh shit, today's March 25th. No, I remember because Jazz. No, I remember that there was battles today, like that day, because Jazz went on Instagram that same day and said on stories and said she will never take in battles a week apart from each other. Right? She's like, I will never take battles a week apart of each other because she's tired. Right? That's what she said.
Yeah, so she's not a back-to-back battler anyway.
So I was like, oh. Then I was like, oh, what happened? I was like, oh, I forgot. She's battled Iraq. I'm like, oh, I forgot about that. I'm like, I don't care. Right? Went by my day. I think it was like, what, 9? It was like around, it was early. Like a 6. I think the event started like 5. I don't know. If I'm wrong, y'all can correct me. To the people who had the pay-per-view. I was like 6 or 5 something. I'm on Twitter. I see my Twitter's like, oh shit, the stream went down. The stream's crashed. I'm like, what? What stream crashed? the Kimba stream crash. I'm like, how? My first girl was like, did I not just start the event like a minute ago? I'm like, okay, the stream crashed. And people was like, oh, y'all can go. The crazy part is that I didn't see the initial timeline until later when I went on Twitter. But I had notification from Twitter. And in my head, I was not paying attention to it. I was doing something else. So when I think you sent me a pic. You sent me the video of.
Cause I forgot, and that video was hilarious.
You sent me a video of Cassidy saying, "Y'all think he's gonna beat me? He's wearing a crop top. He was clowning him." I was like, "Oh shit, they're battling today." So I'm like, "Oh, let me look what's going on." And all I'm seeing is the crash. People are saying, "Go on Inez's Instagram." He got it. He go on Inez's Instagram. That's where you can see the battle. I'm like, what? I was like, wait a minute, what? Why? What is going on? Why people going to Inez's Instagram? I'm like, okay, cool. I don't care. So I found out the stream crashed right when he started streaming. I'm like, who was working on the stream? Who, like, what? So I didn't care. I didn't care who battled. I knew earlier that day. I knew that New Jersey Twerk and T-Top and Kim Pepper was nowhere to be found because John said it, and John said it was about to cop the pay-per-view. And when he found out that they were not, those T-Top and New Jersey Twerk and Kim Pepper were not there, he said, "I might wait for this." That's how I found out. Now. You know, we always do this for every event. I think this is.
Yo, it's the greatest event ever, yo. No event could be better than this, yo. We didn't even have to see it, and we didn't want to see it in the first place. Nobody asked for this. Every other battle is something that we would have asked for, except for Daylight versus Dude. We wouldn't have asked for that. Like, what, bro? But everything else we would have asked for.
Create for you couldn't. This is the let's talk battle rap. Y'all know Let's Talk Battle Rap is a respected battle rap source podcast. We use them a lot for reference on our podcast. So they did an article about the event. I have a question that I think none of their teams went to the event in person. So they were trying to watch the pay-per-view. So that's where I'm gauging. It said create for you could not do anything right. Ratings. We're gonna.
Oh wait, I also forgot one point. Wait, I forgot one point. Also, Vada Fly. And Jims go on stream and tell everybody that shit was a scam, and they knew it was a scam from the beginning. Yo, it's the greatest event of all time, bro. But alright, you can get your shit on, my bad.
Ratings, we gonna skip that. If I'm skipping it, y'all know it's that. You know what? I don't want to be the bear news, so I'm gonna show the ratings. Wait a, hold on. Y'all ready? I think this is the greatest. This is a record, man.
Yo, not a 1 out of 10, bro. A 1 out of 10? No points? We gotta find out who's gonna be a 0 out of 10, bro. That's new, bro.
I think that's equivalent to a 0 out of 10, bro. There's no way. How you?
If you somehow get a 0 out of 10, I don't even know what to tell you, bro.
Bro, you might.
I don't even know what to tell you.
Everyone should have choked. If you have a 0 out of 10, every battle rapper choked.
Or none of the battles happened. They can't even give you a point. Yo.
All right. Let's studying the. Okay. we're gonna start. We're gonna start. We not right. We're gonna start with the how they started off. Starting the evening by first saying he lost 2 out of the 5 battles on this card. The news was announced the morning of the event. Tita could not battle due to illness, COVID. Kitchen Clean missed several flights, and Clean didn't.
How many How many flights is several, yo? How many flights is several, bro?
Then it's like kitchen clean kitchen clean missed several flights, and clean didn't advise the league owners that he wasn't going to make it to the event until the morning of the event. And no show by clean almost feels like a rite of passage of entering battle rap. All right, next, let's go. Wait, it gets better, right? We received a stream that was not only have poor quality in terms of video and audio, but it didn't even work. Yeah, ready? I want to finish. I'm trying to finish the event. This reading, but the more I read, the more I try to laugh. Fans ended up paying $30 off for a pay-per-view and only got one battle. Yeah, you can imagine the outrage of the community with the event of this.
So they got 1 point because they only watched one battle. Hey, yo. That is great, yo. That's great. To be able to do that, like, that is, yo, that's hard to do. To be that bad, that is hard to do, bro. We had that conversation before. To be bad at something, like that bad at something, yo, that's an achievement.
At your first event, yeah, like, let's
Clean Paper didn't show up to your event on the first event. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real honest. Hey, low key, he got a little event. He got a little. he got a little. He got a little something for the culture, bro. You know. He got an actual league, bro. Clean Paper no showed him. he had Daylight bless the stage. Nah, honestly, he had one of the greatest events ever, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Dog, he really got busy, yo.
Oh, it gets
amazing event.
We're about.
Ah, man.
Right, besides this function. Oh, we're about 50 people. 50 people are almost on inside the venue. 50. All the star power on this card could not bring out more than 50 people. This speaks volume that battlerap fans don't just put their trust into new companies that just come into the culture just because they got a bag or top tier names. A 2-hour delay before we start the first battle, then another hour delay before the stream completely dies, and for the cherry on top, it's been 48 hours since the event, and we don't even have VOD available yet. Calling this event a failure isn't enough. This is
Nah, bro, it's the greatest event ever, bro. What they talking about?
Yo, you.
Trying to tell you, bro. It's the greatest event ever.
I don't want to say this. This is not what I wanted to say. But he said, no, no, they didn't say this. Lord Jesus, please help him. No, no, they didn't say this. Hold on, I ain't finished. It's been 48 hours since the event. We don't even have video on demand available yet. Calling this event a failure isn't enough. This is better well malpractice.
The greatest event ever, bro.
You, like, you know how bad you have to be called better rap malpractice.
Yo.
King Bob, I don't, man, I don't know what to say because they said you didn't even have 100 people in the event. Like you hate. Man.
They had a couple dudes in there. It wasn't even like a full event. It was a couple dudes in there, you know? It was the homies.
Yeah, the homies, like, yeah, we just gonna show up, man. You know, you the homie.
It was like he sent out like a mass text and it was like, all right, we're gonna slide, and then like half the people slide. Like that that's it. Like, yo, this nigga's great, bro. This nigga is great, yo. Fucking top tier, bro. Top tier.
Bro, I don't know how bad you gotta be.
I don't know how bad you gotta be to do some shit like that either, but I mean, I don't know, bro.
How bad you gotta be that they didn't just call your event just a bad event. They call it malpractice. That you just robbed the crowd. Like that was a malpractice.
No, he scammed everybody. Cause you wouldn't run like a lower event. You wouldn't test the streams a couple times. You wouldn't, like, what are you doing?
Like you gotta start with like.
You wouldn't do a smaller event. You wouldn't try smaller things. It was only 50 people in there. Them boos was loud. like, why did you? What's up?
I feel like all 50 people like why did we even pay our money to come here? Boo!
Like all he wanted to do was battle Daylight. He should have just paid Daylight, videotaped it, and sold it. That's all he had to do. But instead, he did all this extra shit and then got bodied. It was not good, yo. Like, come on, bro.
Hold on.
Calling it not good is like not even good enough. Like that shit crazy.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. I want to see something. They said we better find out. I'm cracking up though, Craig Lamar.
But yeah, to me, it's the greatest event ever, man.
Okay, I'm done. You know what? With that being said, yo, people, I can't. This is probably one of my. I've never laughed. I laughed before like this, but it was like this was to a next level, bro. It was next level in laughing, bro. I can't say shit, bro. Malpractice. You say malpractice. They say malpractice, man. With that being said, people, I think this way we're gonna end the event. I don't know what's next. I don't know. There's like an event on the 22nd, but I forgot. Oh yeah, bullpen is coming up. Bullpen event is on the 22nd. So if you Booping is on the 22nd. Hey, if everyone who got scammed in this scam, we got a trusted source that here y'all can watch. Just wait until the 22nd of April. Y'all can watch Booping, and that's it. Oh yeah, John and Easy, 50,000 on the floor. If you want to know, it's supposed to gonna happen October. 50,000 on the floor. Man, we will talk about that next week because I
don't know about that one.
I can't. Hey, John. I hope you have a great stream. I'm sorry I'll miss that stream because I'll be watching the boxing, man. We'll be watching Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis. So we out. Peace.
Deuces.